Weapon society is called the Ryukyute, Kobujutsu, Hozon, Budo, Kyokai. And in just a short word, recently, let's say 2 or 3 years ago, the name in Okinawa was given to me of Ryukyute, shortening that up to Ryukyute. And what that stands for is Ryu stands for the Ryukyute. The Ko stands for Kobujutsu. The Do stands for like the Budo, the warrior's spiritual way. And when we put the whole thing together, it would be Ryukyute, which stands for the hand of Ryukyu, which predates 1879. Kobujutsu, which means the old warrior's art. Hozon, which means preservation. See, Ryukyute, Hozon. Budo is like the spiritual warrior's way. And then finally, Kyokai, which means society. Not more like a brotherhood, society like that. Not association or organization. It's closer knit than that. And our whole design behind the society is the old warrior's art. Now the Kobujutsu represents the old warrior's art, which was a weaponry. In the beginning and for almost 1,000 years, first it was the weapons that was taught, not the empty hand. The empty hand came about later on. So in today's martial arts society that teach weaponry, they say, first become good with your hands, then you can learn weaponry. But in the warrior class in Okinawa, it was become good with the weapon first, and you automatically will be good with the empty hands. It was the weaponry training that led to empty hand technique. Aikido, very popular in the United States. As a matter of fact, very popular throughout the world. Ueshiba Sensei, he developed his fighting technique from the sword play. And he was a jiu-jitsu man also. So what he did was he took the technique from the sword, and then he put the sword down and developed his technique from the sword technique. Now he had empty hand technique, and he called it Aikido. And everybody said, wow, look at this, a new concept, it was great. Well, this is not a new concept. In Okinawa, they did this for almost 1,000 years. In the warrior class, it was first the weapons training. And that led to an empty hand type of technique. So I find that very interesting. I've always enjoyed the weapons training. And now I'm trying to spread it to everybody. Now, it doesn't make any difference what style a person's in. For instance, they could be in Okinawan style or in a Korean style or Chinese style or whatever. It has nothing to do with the weaponry. We accept anybody, any style, into the society. The person's karate, that's his karate. We don't like to touch the karate. But weaponry, that's a different story. Weaponry, I know that there's certain weapons that nobody has, and weapons kata that nobody has. So we're trying to bring this old-fashioned method back to the forefront. As a matter of fact, if you look at karate today, and those karates that teach weaponry, you have pretty much the dominant would be the karate training. Maybe 80% karate training and 20% weaponry. Whereas in the weapon society, you have just the opposite. You have 80% weaponry, weapons training, and it's 20% relationship to empty hand technique. Okay. And I'm trying to bring that type of understanding back to the forefront.